Gospels. 24/7. Yeah, and more. The word, salvation, healing. 24/7. Right here. Gospels TV takes you high onto the sky. Gospels TV on sky takes you high. Yeah. Everything you need, everything you want, everything you think, everything you say. Gospels TV. Spread the word. Oh yes, Medebema Makuma Yehudia. That's a little bit of this and a little bit of that. What can I say? I just want to officially welcome you this Saturday morning to GLoveRadio.us and live on Gospels TV. It's that time again when we bring you news from Ghana. And today is going to be different because we are in a new year. This is our first Saturday in this year. Today is the 5th of January or January 5th. And it's our first day of the year, bringing you the news of the week from Ghana. And today we are so privileged because, on G-Love Radio, we want to always bring you new things. So starting this week, we'll be taking our correspondent live from Ghana, who will be coming our way with the news live from Ghana. And then after that, we would bring you series of discussions, and then you would also have the opportunity, if you want to call in and tell us what you got. But I want to officially welcome you once again to G-Love Radio and also on GTV Live coming to you. My name is the G, you know me. Hey, I am your main anchor man right here. So without wasting any time, we are going to cross over and go to Ghana and take our correspondent who is standing by with the live news report coming from Ghana. Let us cross over to Ghana live and receive the news of the week coming to you in Akan. And for and they don't call Ghana no makuti Yenya Ofori or Ghana Sabri oni ene Juma or the Insempana Bremo and Anope. Just stand by as we cross over to Ghana. Believing my brother is standing by live from Ghana. Let us cross over right now to Ghana.
Yeah, mamunyina kwa ba the G-Love Radio so meka mu se wuti enka o GLoveRadio.us. Wesi aso ate enka biem e wo tuning radio so eno achi we bia wo biara obetumi atie mobile phone so eno so be dial a number +1832 280 0744 we bia wo biara obetumi atie enka nsem adi ahim di ade nchechi o man Ghana mu na atwemu mu nyina mu ene yatena se aboabo ano aso ne sokroji a matena se de brem wo kasebo kwan so na nsem beti wo kasebo ni mu no ativin sem ni bi ne se Amanyoko eye NPP for amanyoko idi abetu dwa se eye swearing in ceremony eye amamra eye de omampani jo mahama atena kunya se Ghana mampani no enya ade a omdo mani be kira ase opani ba ko oye political science lecturer at University of Ghana Legon e de atudwa se sa dwen a NPP for afa so omfo mani kire swearing in ceremony na se no eye ade bi a e de ohaw ni susuanso boni e be bo man Ghana so Omampani John Dramani Mahama ene asoafo mu aban mu ayenhyiamu ni etwato e wo abra ye de tumi hye NDC amanyuko ni sa e wo mfimpinu ne nwotwe afinimu Opani ba ko oye mrahye bedwani wo dome kwabenya abato mpesua no so e opani Mike Okui e de atudwa se on de wo nsusue se e betumi a nka boso miense bia yenye medical check up enfama ministers ene MPs no se na ebe ya owu basabasa no so eto betwa we ni nsema aka bi ene aboabo ano a ye de brem kase bokwan so na me outime ka kase boemu e di ameje so ane Isaac Ofori amanfo mo afemu yenya bre ne yentietie nsem ni mu ankasa ebe na kakra ni na amanyoko NPP ye o madwen se abato ayeto no 7 December no omuji unzusanso no tumu enye yie de kire se omu nzusuye bi se abato no krono bobi ko mu a nti omu tebiri o masem ne kopie Supreme Court eno na abeto dwa se amanyoko ne mumpanifo de ababonten say science asem no court no mu ni nwie yenti no enya ade a sorry in ceremony ye amamra ye de omampani tina kunya say omampani no enya ade a ne ye de ama omampani John Mahama yi omdom na besi ase ni nyina ne say on say kosise court be di asem na wi ni ebehu wa bia sunso ne bode hu no befa no enya ade omjo omampani Mahama tum say Ghana omampani ya to abayi no enti no enya ade omde omoni be kire dwumadi na ase anum na beto ja say omampani ne da kufuo de why na dwen so on de obekọ na amum no ọkọ no nkọ say NPP ni na mu ọkọ say opani obedi oman so da na say omampani dada wabetwam kọ yentie ni kasamafo opani Frank Ajekum asem ode tuda
ene say bibia oya adia efi party no ana say oya adia bibi ama party no abemeju or short party or flag party no so no to the say when it comes to matters of state that dia o minor action na ye ka e wo say no yetimi and free party exam the ono original no and not say that every committee meeting and then a national council meeting so a joint meeting
I was asking me na mra sebedwani a wo dwa aboso constituency ye opani Samson ahi enso de abetuja say ono de ohun say sa de a NPP4 ye say omo form ani kira se no enya de beboa oman kabi maminkabi the chess asem bi ba omra sebedwam na so mu nyina tena se ka NPP4 enso timu bi no mbeka omaka asem no ndi so omo ye omadwen say omo tumi form ani kira dwumadi ase a no onim se ne ebe ya asem bo metum de omano atum mientie se ne opani ni ka no
ebe ha omo pa ebe ha omo na ambi say omo ye Democrats mo dia sama ko Supreme Court ana mo ntase Supreme Court ana sesen na wo dia court no emfa na yi emetudwa ansana mo betu sa anamamboni na motu nsa so boni ade bebra before ne say me bisa mo mfro mo mi say mo say me pese me hu say mo be koto negotiation Monday na president bobo ministers are vet na o be part of it na because president the mandate na Ghana for that man no it will be solidified after he has been inaugurated and sworn in by the Chief Justice. And based on that authority, some of appointed ministers, A, B, C as ministers, and some of vetting our parliament here, are they going to be part of staff vetting process? No? President at the budget about parliament here, because said they don't recognize Domama as president, no? Or the budget are they going to debate it? And I'm someone you know.
Honorable Samson Ahi and I attend in Kano. Openi Bakwe political science lecturer at University of Ghana, Legon. Ayo Openi Dr. Michael Pesa White at the Atuja say, already don't say NPP phones to see on my moon from an inch today, media year at the Omanpenesia Kunyaso Naseno. On the say a yard nyadia, a bit to me a boy, mine puntu. In Nana say, a dear how near my neighbor mine so the Jessa man on name of mine be who say, on my Ghana, your mind be a munyo, and untino, a bad thing, save investors, a year or more in Didian, on between them Sika. About say remember Ghana ha mumientie se no opinion so de na asem atuda
on our democratic dispensation except that it probably will affect the country's image as far as trying to win the confidence of investors. The processes such as the election, there will always be two results, winners and losers, and people must be willing as and when the decision is made to move on. I think this time requires that we focus on building the nation and pulling everybody together. So the minority deciding around this particular time that they will not be part of the swearing-in ceremony is rather unfortunate. Former President Kufuor, when he was a candidate, was very active at all national events. He was present at all national and even non-national, semi-national events across the country. And the idea was that he was trying very hard to demonstrate that they were willing as a people or as a party to work with the government of the time and that they were committed to nation building. They were a sincere and serious political party.
Infinsia mpinu ne nkron ye 2009 7 January ana yeto abawie ye de omampani dada wanya ne ba bi ko omampani da John Evans Atamels esna Ghana kunya so omampani moyi empanifo no be adwuma eye ministers ano na bra fie 9 ne so ye me yeto about for san yi omampani John Dramani Mahama no one empanifo ye ministers yi ahia ayemu hyem di etwato a omo twentwen oman kan ko ho ene se ne ombeye oman yetumpon wo mfi akadi ani no opempani kasamafo eyo opani John Jinapo ede nsem tudwa no sei na okire ni nsem fai.
Today marks the last cabinet session for this 4-year period that the NDC won the mandate of the people. And so today, His Excellency the President has just had his last cabinet session. Basically, they are reviewing the economy, reviewing the state of the nation in terms of where they took the economy from and where they've taken it to. This will give the President all the information that he needs in order to prepare as he prepares to take the mantle of office on the 7th of January. And so basically, this is what the cabinet meeting has been about.
Openi oye kasamafo wede mo mampeni dada Jerry John Rawlings ene ne wokani ma mekunedu Ajima Rawlings aye openi Kofi Adams ade abetu dwa se mpenfo ato omusa de afre o mampeni dada ne hokani se dwumadi a omo yebedi na 7 January de o mampeni esi akunya se Ghana mampeni prekope no omo fo ani kire mu bi o kire mu a enye se o mampeni dada yire ma mekunedu Ajima Rawlings efi amanyoku NDC mu ekochi na manyoku efre na NDP nti no beka se enu nti dwumadi omudi na omfene ni nkyerase o kire mu a mame de ni be kyerase impo state of the nation's address aye nradai o mampani de kotu dwa no na mampani dada ne hokani ewo hobi enu nti no se bibia medwetwa wanam a o se nya ade a mame beka so yi ni ho afidwumadi mu da na mom no kire mu a se bibia hu hia pa bebo mu de a ene mame no ebia na wantumi amfani ankire dwumadi no ase openi a oye mrashe bedwani dima dome kwa benya abato mpesu ya so bra ye koto aba no ohwe ni mfi no se ni mfi na kwa num nti wanyina mpre biem na enedei okwa akogye na home ekire mu a aye openi Mike Okui ode atudwa se ono de onsusu ye se nke betumi a nke aboso miensa bia no yenye check up anase medical check up ye apomudin mu hwehwemu ewo mpanifo mu ye adwuma wo mrashe bedwam ene asoye ahodo ni nyina emu sane ebeya ohaw ne amane na asare bi wo bi mu a ometumi ahwe no maso ano ntempa okire mu a adwuma omo ye na nya adwuma eda form adwuma eden papa je se ubetua school fees ubetua sei wo hwe we wo committee no ha wo ye ne ma bebre a obre bebre na ewum anu nti ese nka abosu miensa bia no ye medical check up edema parliamentarians no sane ebeya o mapum din so betumi agina ne nan so odensem we nyina atudwa eye da ya woda ewo mrahye bedwam na wo mientie ne okai.
It's time we as a nation also began to think in this is brought. You will have to go, and it is paid for and provided for by the state. And I believe it is time we really thought of some of these things as people travel to and fro, thinking, brainstorming, working in the morning and the night for nation and country at some risk in the circumstances.
Eda bronya da amanfo asi nkonwa ebinum kum kukọ ebi kum confirm ni mu mfui arede age omani no ena irehosem kese betu dwan se fra mantem so afọ eyopani Camel Ford ono so atọ na nanom won siedo ena na man enra dey eyopani a oye himpon kese ogbi traditional area opani togbega gabusu ede adesrede ato ompanifo anim anaso mampani anim says ombeyi obi amana be se papa ya nan a omonhwe no munyi onipa a wa ho brase na wo suban a ye fete se opani Camel de wanyan ba bi koi odin sem we nyina atudwa wabra ye gbi traditional area mpanifo etu anamonde ko framantam esuafo bi di akiri ye opani Henry Ametepe ho na omkoman yako okire mu a opani Camel de wom so ye adwuma abosome nkron pede nanso opani bre ne ho asede ma obia ne obia ye adwuma ne obia tena asundwe mu a wan hwe se we fira monyoku we manase we fira monyoku we anase we no ne madwen ko bankuru manase we no ne madwen nhia ono obi aka bom ye adwuma pepepe ene ntu no odin kotosira toto asere mpanifo se so mbe ye obi ufro ma na behwe mantem ne so a ombe sere se omunyi obi an suban ede se opani Camel da onyen ba bi kui Mansi so afọ ye district chief executive awo Lambusi Kani district awo Upper West region eye atifi atoye mantem eye opani Clement Benin eden kotosira de ato mpanifo ani obi biara oka bia wo mu animu se omonhwe na mtoto nwumasua wonsem yi e o mansi ni mu ni nyina ne se eye BC so hwe amofra kwokiro na afi mu no osim bansi ni mu hu nsusan so e ba na enye kura okire mu a eye nkwara e kwokiro nso hwe eye makomako aduanan ahanan aduonu enso eye 427 aya no mu no ahanu aduoson nan eye 274 ye mema emu oha ne aduonu miensa eye 153 so eye ma ni nyina mu no nipa etumi di nkunim na so mo pass ye e won so hwe ni mu no percentage ne just 25.5% pe ɔde nsɛm wɔ nyinaa to dwa wɔ abra ɛyɛ mansi no mu mpanifo ekohyia Lambusi Kani traditional area mpanifo ɔde nkotosire to dwa de kyerɛ sɛ obi biara ɔka bi ɛwɔ ma yɛ stakeholders no ɔmo form anu ntum bi na ɔmo hwɛ ma nwoma sua ho nsɛm so ntumi nkoyi ɛwɔ mansi no mu ɛmfie mpinu ne edu no mu ɛyɛ 2010 afi no mu ɛna mpanifo de bɛto dwa sɛ ɛyɛ fridge ɛne freezers a yɛkra de bɔ ɔman mu no ayɛ ana nea yɛ second hand anaasɛ obroni sa no wayi su ne kakra no ayɛ ana atwa nyinam ahoɔden yie paa no kan bi ɛna ma nyinam ahoɔden ho nsɛm entumi nyina ne nan so wɔ man mu ɛno nti ɔmo yɛ ne sɛ nke betumi amema obi amfa bi ɛma ɔman mu ha biem ɛno nti no ɔmo ma 2-year period say grace period na sɛ ɔmo de ma nkrɔfo na nka ɔmo de atoto nneɛma sɛ na ɛbɛyɛ a ebeduru mfie mpinu ne dumienu awieye no saa fridges no awo bi no na watɔn wodi nyina de afiri hɔ ɛnum na 31st December 2012 aye grace period a mpanifo de ma ɔmo atontɔn second hand fridges yi ɛso yɛ no ɔmo de nkotosere ato mpanifo animu sɛ ebetumi anka ɔmo ntwebire animu ma ɔmo kakra de kyerɛ sɛ obo a afei no wakra ne de a nam kwan so a ɛba obi nso wɔ a wakra ne de amana bedu port a no ebi ɔhaw bi a wafa mu anase sika sem bi ɛho ayedi ntino afei no ɔkɔ akɔyi ntine betumi a mpanifo ɛmfa mmere kakra ɛnto so mfa ma ɔmo kwase de atwa mu no jabrantam bi ɛtɔ Kumasi Dwakesi ma yɛ Kumasi Central Market a stores a ɛyɛ maako bɛsɛ duoson ɛne ne ajapade a ɛsom bo mpempem ne nyinaa hye kwa yanya hwe kra amfa wom anum na adwadifo wo dwa so de atodwa sɛ ɔmo susu sɛ ɛyɛ nyinam ahoɔden mpanifo ɛyɛ Electricity Company of Ghana inform so ɛna ma saa gyahyehyɛ etumi si wo dwa no so anum na ɛyɛ opani ba akon no so ne amansan dingita ho de ma Ashanti Regional Division of Electricity Company of Ghana ɛyɛ opani Erasmus Trebedu ɛde abɛtodwa sɛ so ɔmo de so bo ɛte saa de boy nyinam ahoɔden mpanifo yi a ɔmo so ɔmo nyintum de kyerɛ sɛ edwadifo na nkasa ne yɛ ka ho bi ina ma egya hyehyɛ ɛte saa ɛta isi wo dwa mu hɔ ɔkyerɛ mu a obo wa ne mita baako pɛ ne switch baako na so atwe nyinam ahoɔden bi ɛde ama stores maako bɛ sedu ɛno akyi bebree yɛ legal connections ne ade bebree tumi kɔfa egya hyehyɛ ba a no nti no so ɔmo de ho so bo no ɛbɔ nyinam ahoɔden adwumayɛfo yi a ɔmo nso ɔmo ntumi anyi ntum ɔkyerɛ mu a ɛwɔ mu sɛ abrɛ egya ne hyehyɛ ne nyinam ahoɔden ne nyina ne nan so deɛ nanso no na enye omo mfomso na mu na ye fidie mienu bi a ɛsɛ ɛwɔ Ghana Grade Company ɛyɛ Grade Co asoyɛ ɛnne ma sɛ nyina ahoɔden na ɛkɔsora na aba fom nanso ne nyina mu no omo ntumi mfa enhyɛ Electricity Company for so omo ne ye na so mfidie ho tɔɔkyew no ɛna ma sɛ gya ehyi ɛbaaye nanso ne nyina mu nhwɛmu guso a omo guso a mpanifo hwɛm sɛ na ɛbɛyɛ ombehu na ɛyɛ a sɛ gya ehyi no etumi baaye ɛda no afọ ofida yɛdwo da yɛdi New Year's Day no ɛna nkra nsa ka fi nkranza a ɛbɛn suben ɛwɔ Upper Denchira West District Assembly ni mu a ɛwɔ mfimfini mantem ɛne sɛ armed robbers a ɛyɛ akronfo yɛrɛmfo ɔmo twe etuo ne sikan de kɔbɔ korɔno bi akɔto ahyehyɛ na ade hyɛ miɛnsa bi so ama namu mienu afamu ahwere mu nkwa a baako a waka no so no ɔnam saa empepere ho ɔno ɔmo di so ɔprepare de ne die esi ɔda yaresabea tisi ameka sei aye nipa menu omo fa asa akwanhie ewo yi mu ewuye no eyi amu ehye mu odankyira ban yaresabea abaako a waka a onya ne tidi mu no so egusu a oje ayarehwe kasebo ni nyina wiye nie mi amoti mi nka kasebo mu mi dia ne Isaac Ofori amanfo me koso mam happy new year ema mu nyina mu ne tia adehye
presents the long awaited vintage showdown.
Yes, welcome back to G Love Radio. That was the news in Chi coming from Ghana, our correspondent all the way in Ghana, Sir Ike, aka Ofori Amanfo. Isaac Ofori Amanfo is who you heard, and we are so blessed. I mean, the news is full of interesting points to discuss. Today I'm going to be here with you to share some extra news that is coming your way all the way from Ghana. And the next thing that I would like us, or maybe let's recap on what our brother brought us. You know, he talked about the biggest opposition party in the country boycotting the swearing-in ceremony of the president, which is going to be taking place on Monday, the 7th of January. And then the ex-president, John Agyekum Kufuor, has decided to go in his own capacity and not representing his party. because the party is boycotting it, and therefore he has come under a great barrage of criticism. But he, as an elderly statesman, is saying that he is going to be there in his capacity as a statesman and not as a representative of the NPP. If you want to join us here, the numbers that you can call to join us and have your say this morning is 682-227-2276, 682-227-2276. I also have a list of news right here that I want to share with you. The first item is High-Tech Mama dazzles Parliament. High-Tech Mama dazzles minority in Parliament, and this is coming from the Deputy Majority Leader in Parliament, Rashid Popu. Mr. Popu has said that the high-tech technological sound President John Mahama dazzle minority in Parliament. He said that even the minority were dazzled by the dexterity of the president's presentation. The president used a teleprompter in his presentation of the State of the Nation address, which has also been described as the shortest ever address. He said, however, come under the heavy criticism for the brevity of the address on Friday. He took a little over 20 minutes to finish the abridged version of the address, but hinted he will provide a comprehensive address to the House for the purpose of parliamentary debate. But that did not go down well with some, especially the minority in Parliament, who claim there would not be room for debate given that Parliament has been dissolved the very day he presented his speech. The minority argued that the president left out in his address key issues that happened under the 4-year tenure. On Multi TV and Joy FM news analysis program Newsfile on Saturday, the editor-in-chief of the Crusading Guide newspaper, Malik Kwekubakum Jr., quoted a statement by John Mahama in 2005, citing the State of the Nation address delivered by the then President John Mills. John Mahama, who was then a member of Parliament for Bole, argued the State of the Nation address must have a formula and must answer 3 questions: where we are now as a country, where we are going, and how we intend to get there. On that basis, Malik Bakum again quoted John Mahama as saying President Kufuor's address fell short of expectation and did not address key issues affecting the country at that time. So these are some of the criticisms that is coming from the president's high-tech, dazzling State of the Nation address that was delivered into Parliament on Friday. You're still listening to News of the Week from Ghana, which is coming to you live on G Love Radio and also on God's Beats TV. My name is the G, and the next item that we are going to look at is Kofi Annan launches new book, Demands Justice and Rule of Law in True Democracies. That is the title of Kofi Annan's new book. Let us take more from this excerpt. Former Secretary General of the United Nations, Kofi Annan, has urged governments, particularly in Africa, to uphold peace, justice, and the rule of law, and respect for human rights at all times. He said these were the key ingredients for a true development of any society. the former UN Secretary General, who was speaking during the launch of his book in Accra yesterday, said it was heartwarming to note that democracy was gradually gaining grounds all over the world, but added this was not enough. The 383-page book entitled Interventions and Life in War and Peace, giving an insider's personal account of the UN, includes achievements and challenges of the organization. Now, this is a book that was launched in Accra yesterday, and it's about democracy, justice, the rule of law in true democracies. So that is something that is coming from the former Secretary General of the United Nations, Mr. Busumburu Kofi Annan. That is his title, for those of you who don't know. So if you have anything concerning the items that we are discussing this morning, you can always give us a call and let us share this. And if you have a say, the number to call is 682-227-2276, 682-227-2276, and you'll be able to have anything that you want to say. Let's see what Mark Okoye, you heard him, the report that was brought earlier on. He also says, again, NDC has ruled with impunity. NDC has ruled with impunity. Mark Okoye is the one who just said this. The second Deputy Speaker of Parliament, Professor Mark Okoye, has accused the governing NDC of ruling Ghana with impunity during its first term of office. You know, just forgive me, dear listeners. Sometimes when I read these things, I can't help but laughing, because some of the things are so laughable. I mean, you know, but it's not for me to say. I just can't help it. You know, this news of the week is something that you share, and sometimes I see things like this seriously. It makes me want to laugh. Let me continue. He says, it was government by impunity in the past 4 years and making the parliament side in the minority to the line by way of official party lines. Reacting to President John Mahama's State of the Nation's address on Friday, Prof. Quay stated that the president presented a concocted speech to Ghanaians, which he failed to exhibit during the 4 years term of the Nels Mahama administration. This is his opinion, that everything that the president said in the nation, the State of the Nation address, is just something that he has made up and did not address it. You know, ladies and gentlemen, this is where we will bring our news of the week from Ghana to. Today, Jeffrey and Gloria are under the weather, so they could not have come and be here with us. But we are trusting that next week, God willing, they will be here. My name is the G, and I have been here with you. And we had our correspondent from Ghana, Mr. Ofori Amanfo Isaac, aka DJ Sir Ike, who brought us the key news from Ghana. He'll be doing that segment every week from now, so just watch out for him, and each week we shall be taking that. If it is that you have any comments, you can always email us, gloveradio@gmail.com. God bless you, and no stress. We are out like that. We are trusting that next week we will be here with more of this. I am out like that. Stay blessed and no stress. Bye.